Hey gang, one of my favorite Disney World restaurants is closing forever. Harambe Market at Disney's Animal Kingdom is about to change completely. The unique and flavorful menu we've known for years is going away. So today, I'm eating here one last time before it changes forever. And trust me, we're definitely gonna be going out with a bang. And I cannot wait for this fun, flavorful day, so you guys just need to come along.
It's based off our name.
You guys heard that right. One of our most beloved restaurants here at Animal Kingdom, Harambe Market, is literally kind of going away forever. So they announced that it is basically going to be going through a complete refurbishment starting in winter 2025, and it should be back open up early 2026. Now, why we're sad about this refurbishment is because they are completely getting rid of the old flavorful menu and putting in some burgers, some nuggets, some classic Disney fare. So I thought we had to come here and hop into Africa one last time to check out this amazing menu. Now, one of the big reasons why I'm so sad about this is because when you're someone like me who is constantly going to the theme parks and kind of eating bad, we like there to be some restaurants, especially walk-up restaurants, that have a little bit healthier options, and Harambe Market was one of them. They have seafood, they have rice bowls. You're gonna see all the delicious food that they have. So I'm definitely kind of bummed it's going to burgers and nuggets. Now, what my friend Kristen from right down Main Street told me is that they're actually taking over the Restaurantosaurus menu that was in Dinoland, because as you guys know, Dinoland has been slowly going away before our eyes. So they're kind of taking on their menu and getting rid of their kind of African style twist. In my opinion, one of the best walk-up menus here at Animal Kingdom. So we have to head to Africa and just taste this delicious food one last time. As you can see here, you can mobile order at Harambe Market, or you can walk up and dine, and they have a lot to dine in on. They even have some delicious kids meals, so I think I want to get one of the kids meals, one of their delicious signature desserts, and you guys know we're just gonna have some amazing hot local flavors. And I do just want to do one last walkthrough through this market because they said they're closing for refurbishment, so I don't know how much they're actually gonna change with the decor or if it's just gonna be the menu, but I hope the decor doesn't change too much. This area is so immersive. You feel like you're definitely walking through a little African town village, and there is lots of shade for sitting and dining and cooling off. And there are a lot of hidden Mickeys here in the park, but this is one of my favorite ones. Once you hop into Harambe here, if you turn around and go under this little like shelter here, you can see Mr. Mouse. That's what he's called, Mr. Mouse, right there. And I just love all the theming back here, especially with some of the street art that they have. Like, this is a cast member only entrance, so I can't walk all the way back here, but I just love this little street art. It says, "You are most beautiful," with a thumbs up. And all the way in the back, this is pretty much one of my favorite places to come and eat here, let alone they've got some nice fans, you're in the shade, but this is one of the areas that the train will actually come by. You can actually see it. Maybe we'll catch it coming by, and that takes you all the way back to the Rafiki's kind of petting zoo area, but it's just really cool, chill vibes back here. And not only do they have some delicious food, but right over here at Chef Muang's meat shops, they do have some water. If you need some ice cold water, you can come up and get that. But the main thing they have is some specialty beverages. So you guys know we have to try some of these. Most of them you can get with some rum or tequila or vodka in it, but they all can be kind of made as a mocktail as well. Uh-oh, I hear a train signal. I think we're about to get our first train coming in. Here it comes. Okay, this definitely can't go away. This is such fun theming to get to see coming back here. Oh. Love it. There's already some passengers getting dropped off for the day. That's a long train. I always forget. Hi! Now, before I made myself too sad today, I just wanted to double confirm that I just didn't hear a rumor through the rumor mill. I'm sure you guys know, here at Disney, we are always hearing that things are gonna be closing, things are gonna be coming, but sometimes they are not true. But sure enough, right on the Disney World website and on the app, when you go to Harambe Market, you guys can see right there, it says we'll be closing for refurbishment in 2025, and we're pretty sure that means that the menu is going away. So good thing we're here one last time to try everything out. And the reason why I wanted to do this so early, I know it's only October. Truth be told, I don't get to Animal Kingdom as much as I do the other parks. I wish that I did, but I always feel like there's so much more happening at Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and Studios that I'm scared that if I don't come now to do this, it's going to be gone, because what does winter 2025 mean? When I hear winter in Florida, that makes me think like January, but it could be any time after Thanksgiving, so I wanted to just get it out of the way so I don't miss out. The weirdest part is that usually Disney takes away restaurants that aren't popular, and this pretty much just opened. We were here at park opening, and there are already people pretty much sitting here and dining. There are a few tables open, but not many, so I don't know why this is going away, because I feel like it's well loved. And in honor of our last meal, we have to start out with a Harambe specialty beverage. This is the Harambe Sunrise. It's jungle juice with wild strawberry and garnished with a strawberry for $14.50 with tequila and $6.29 as a mocktail. Tastes very, very jungly. Now, in case you guys don't know about the world famous jungle juice, it's very similar to the Pog juice over at the Polynesian Resort, but you can find it only at Animal Kingdom as well as Animal Kingdom Lodge, and you can find it in this nice little cocktail. Like I said, they do have that mocktail for under $7 if you want to get the same flavor without the tequila, but in honor of the market closing, you guys know, we had to pour one out. Let's pour one out for Harambe. All right, that's all I can afford to pour out. Cheers, you guys. It's such a good way to start your morning here at Animal Kingdom. It kind of tastes like a little bit of a mimosa. I think you can even get it with vodka if you're not the biggest tequila fan, but I am the biggest tequila fan. This is basically like a jungle juice margarita, and I'm totally here for it. All right, I put in my mobile order, you guys, one last time, and the smells are already making me sad. Well, not too sad, because I'm very happy I get to eat it all right now. So we gotta dive in. I think we gotta start with the pita, because that's the messiest one. So let's get it started with one of my favorite entrees here. This is the beef and lamb kofta pita. It's house-made beef and lamb kofta with tzatziki sauce, chermala, and house-made chips for $13.49. I mean, just check out this pita. The portion is out of control, and where else in a theme park can you get lamb? It's like such a unique option. I know sometimes at Epcot, whenever they have like a Greek booth, you can sometimes get lamb. But here at Animal Kingdom, this was probably gonna be the last spot. I don't know if there's any other places you can get lamb here. Leave in the comments below if you know of any. And I especially don't know where you can get delicious house-made chips. Now, these house-made chips you can even get on the side if your item doesn't come with it, and I highly recommend it. I mean, look at this one. This one's like a little puff potato chip. I feel like I want to bite this one, but then I'll bite a classic. That's the only one that's kind of puffy like that. Let's try the little house-made chip. Did you hear that crunch? Look at that little chip pocket. For real, the flavor on these chips are so salty, but there is like an underlining, almost like curry style vibe to them that I like. It's not overly curried, it's just delicious, seasoned to perfection, and like I said, crunch for days. And now we have to attempt to dive into this pita. It has all the different sauces on it. Like I said, a tzatziki sauce, and then a chermula is almost like garlic, cilantro, cumin. It's kind of like a mixture of everything that tastes kind of like herby and good. And so let's just try try to fold this thing up like a little taco. This I definitely think is like better to eat like fork and knife style, but for our first final bite, we have to go in proper to the beef and lamb pita. Look at that delicious lamb bite. You can see all the onions and the herbs. It's almost like the meat on here is like almost tiny little meatballs that they've like made out of the meat with that chermoula kind of in the meat. All the herbs, all the onions, all the garlic. It is so flavorful. And like I said, if you kind of wanted to make this a carb-friendly meal, just fork and knife it without the pita. But you only have a few more months to fork and knife it, you guys. And I'm going to miss this. This is sad. They should do like a lamb burger here. That would make so much more sense, especially if they like did it with a pita, because maybe people are like afraid to get this food, but don't be afraid, you guys. You have a few months left, and I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. This is so good. And what's really great about these little meatballs is it's actually beef and lamb kind of like ground up and put together. So if you're maybe someone who you don't think you like lamb, but you like beef, this is definitely a good way to try it because the flavors are definitely combined together, and they're the best flavors to combine together. And check out this amazing bowl. This is the chicken and shrimp rice bowl. It's chermoula marinated chicken and peri-peri marinated shrimp on jollof rice with kachumbari tomato salad and tzatziki sauce for $15.99. When I tell you that this rice bowl feels like it's a full pound of food, like it is heavy. Like the bottom of the bowl feels like it's gonna pop out. And it's not just all rice. There is a ton of tomato cucumber salad, a ton of chicken, and at least, let me see how many shrimp I can count here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like they give you 4 shrimp. So for $16, I think that this meal is a great, great portion for the price. And like I said, if you're maybe someone who just prefers chicken or just prefers shrimp, I recommend getting the kids bowl. You can either get a shrimp kids bowl or a chicken kids bowl for about $8. So a little bit cheaper, and you get it with the rice. I don't think it comes with that fresh tomato cucumber salad. So if you're definitely looking for something fresh, a little healthy, I would just go for the adult meal. Let's just make the perfect bite. I think I want to try the shrimp by itself. So let's get a little bit of the rice, a little bit of the little cucumber tomato salad, and then a piece of chicken. I think that'll be the perfect little bite. The chicken shrimp rice bowl. First of all, the jollof rice is seasoned to perfection, cooked to perfection. It's like a nice little, almost al dente, but a little bit under. Yeah, it's perfect. And then adding the crunch of that cucumber creates this like textural explosion in your mouth and flavor with the tzatziki to cool everything off. And the chicken is phenomenal, the way that it's marinated. I do believe that it's chicken thighs. I'm not totally positive. I love chicken thighs, so I prefer that over breast anyways. It might be all mixed up together, but it is so tender, so delicious. And now I like am genuinely getting sad that it's going away because it is so good and so fresh. And you just don't get that a lot at theme parks. So I hate that they're making this just a plain old walk-up restaurant. I hope in some way, like I said, they keep the African flair alive. But from what I've been told, they're just kind of taking over that Restaurantosaurus menu, and all of this is going to be gone. So I had to get it all just in case. But we still have to dive into the shrimp. Now, what I love about the shrimp in this rice bowl is that it is marinated with peri-peri, which is one of my favorite, I guess you could call it a hot sauce. It tends to lean sometimes a little more on the hot side. And peri-peri is like an African kind of seasoning. You can get this sauce definitely at Animal Kingdom Lodge in Sanaa, but this shrimp, I mean, it ain't no shrimp. This is almost like a prawn. It is a huge, huge bite of shrimp with some of the best sauce in town. The peri-peri shrimp. Oh my gosh. I really don't know how they cook that. It's if it's like on a skewer or something, because it is so tender for theme park seafood. It doesn't taste like it's been sitting back there. And the peri-peri has the perfect amount of heat. If you're someone who has, you know, heat aversion, or you're like, oh, I don't like super spicy, I don't think that you will feel like this version of it is super spicy. I would compare it maybe to like a sriracha sort of flavor, but the flavor altogether, now I gotta do a bite with the salad, the rice, and the shrimp, because it just is so good. What are you doing, Disney? Why is this going away? The only thing that I think it probably is probably a budget cut, unfortunately, because lamb and shrimp, delicious spices, flavors, and vegetables cost a lot more to make than hamburgers and nuggets. And that's very, very unfortunate. But I'm very fortunate to get to at least come and try this one last time. But I'm gonna keep diving into my lunch here, and I cannot wait to show you guys the signature dessert. It's so beautiful. And you knew we couldn't finish off the signature meal without their one and only dessert. This is the mango vanilla mousse. It's tropical fruit glazed vanilla milk mousse, mango passion compote, and whipped panna cotta for $6.19. You guys know it's gonna be delicious when it's got a jiggle. And it's just so beautiful the way that they plated this with the little flowers. I believe that's the panna cotta on top. And then the whole thing is like a tropical flavored kind of vanilla mousse. So you guys know, we gotta see the center cut on this thing. It's almost looking like it's like an egg yolk or something like that because of the color and how jiggly it is. See the inside. Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at that. You can definitely see the little tropical fruit inside. And I'm very happy to be getting to try this for the first and last time, because truth be told, usually I do just get the entrees, but I'm very excited to try this mango vanilla mousse. It is heavy on the mango. If you are a mango lover, you will love this. It's saying that it had tropical fruit, so I don't know if that means that sometimes it wasn't mango, or if just the actual mousse on the outside is made with tropical fruit and then it's mango on the inside. Whatever it is, it's very delicate. It's very light. I wouldn't say it's over sweet, so I definitely love that. I don't like a super sweet dessert. Uh-oh, train coming through. It's gonna be loud for a second. Let me get some of the panna cotta too as the train comes through. The Wildlife Express. Hi. Oh, we got some waves. There's a lot of people coming back. Okay, we might have to get on the train after. I feel like it's passed us by so much that now I'm getting a little jelly, and I want to go on. Speaking of jelly, now we can actually try the mousse with the panna cotta, see how much that changes it. It doesn't need the panna cotta, but man, does it just make the flavor that times better. I even love the little crust on the bottom of the mousse because it's almost making it like a cheesecake. I would say this is like a basic Disney dome cake, but it's not. It's like a really good mango mousse cheesecake. I love it. It's fantastic. I can't believe I never got it before. A pretty much perfect meal. And this place has been getting rid of fan favorites for a long time because they used to even have these famous spiced rubbed Karubi ribs. They have an old picture of them up here for good old memories. They were served when this place first opened, but that slowly also got taken off the menu, I think, because of price cuts. And as we're heading out for the day, this sign just really is appropriate. It says, "We renew broken hearts," and I think my heart is officially broken, knowing that we're probably never gonna get to eat this food again. And as we leave, check out this walk-up line now. It is all the way outside of the market. I mean, this is a well-loved place. Why are we getting rid of it? What will be though. We have no control. All we have is control of the day, and I'm ready to continue to have a good one. We had to get on this train. It was tempting me too much, so we're heading on the Wildlife Express to Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Greetings, friends, and welcome aboard the Wildlife Express. For a safe journey, remember to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Sit all the way back against the bench, and please be sure to watch your children. Asante, and welcome aboard the Wildlife Express with service to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Here, you'll discover a wide range of animal adventures, from the affection section, where you can get up close and personal with domesticated animals like goats, sheep, and more, to sneak peeks at animal care in action at our veterinary, nutrition, and science centers. Also, be sure to check out the animation experience at Conservation Station, where you can learn to draw your favorite Disney characters inspired by live animals from one of our animators. We are now approaching Conservation Station at Rafiki's Planet Watch.
We've made it off the train. I could not resist taking that train ride. It is really fun. If all the lines are really busy, the wait times are long, you can always count on the Rafiki Planet Watch train. Isn't that right, Rafiki? We can always count on you. And like I said earlier, not only is this kind of like a little petting zoo area, they also have a lot of cast members back here doing some informational little games about, you know, conservation, animals, and the planet. This is also the area back here where you can do an animation academy. So similar to what they used to have at Hollywood Studios, where you learn how to draw, they have this back here as well with multiple show times. But I just love coming back here for this reason. There aren't a lot of people back here. And I've told you guys before, I sometimes do get crowd anxiety. So it was getting pretty busy over there at the market. So I needed this little peaceful stroll in paradise. And then right in here, this is the conservation station, where of course you learn about conservation, but this is where they have the Animation Academy. I want to see what's going on in here today. It is just color overload in here. You can pretty much find every single animal that exists on our planet right in here. And right here is where they do the animation experience. I don't think there's one going on right now. They have different times you can come here and draw something fun. And I don't think we're gonna draw anything today, but I do wanna come back here and see if any of the animals are in the vet clinic back here. And this guy, he's not being really worked on right now, but this is a Puerto Rican boa constrictor. Let me see if I can zoom in to show you guys. Do you see him? He's definitely blended in there with the brush. And check out this little guy. This is a Chinese crocodile lizard. You can tell why he's called that. He definitely looks like a little mini crocodile on a log there. Okay, and this guy is so cool. It's called an oxalot, I believe, and it almost looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, look at this thing. Let's see if I can zoom in on him there. Do you guys see him? But you can see his little like gills breathing a little bit. Oh, he is so cute. And then this area is always so amazing to me. They don't have anything going on right now, but sometimes if they are like checking out an animal or bringing it in for like sedation, you can sometimes actually see the animals right in here. This is their laboratory, so they'll take blood, do other things. They even have like a full CAT scan machine back there for some of the bigger animals. I just love coming back here. It's such a cool thing to see behind the scenes at Disney. Especially if it's a rainy day, this is a great place to come and spend some time in here. I just highly recommend it. There is a lot to do back here. Oh, I was about to say enough reptiles. I wanted to show you some furry friends, but it is raining. But let's see if I can hop over and see some goats here. All right, I'm gonna make a run for it since a lot of the goat enclosures are underneath here. We can head in and see some furry friends. All right, before we go see a goat, I see one of my favorite animals ever. Look at this pig. He's a little boar. You're not allowed to pet the animals on their head or their face, so you kind of gotta wait to see if they come to you. What's up, bud? He's flapping his little ears. Hi, buddy. Look at that pot belly. And it's definitely some feeding time for these guys. They're going ham on the hay here. I love this little black and white goat. It reminds me of my pup Dasher. And this little lamb, look how beautiful. It's like a little sheep lamb. I have to feel this little lamb's wool, I really do. Oh wow, it really is like wool. All right, I won't bother you. I know you're eating. And then back here, they do have some of the bigger goats that have the horns on them. So there's usually a big cage up around these guys. They don't really want you getting too close to them, but man, they are so beautiful. This guy's got the idea. He just hopped right on this log so he can get the top of the hay before everybody else. Oh my goodness, I just love it back here. It's very therapeutic. It's very fun. Well, thank you guys so much for spending the day with me here in Harambe, having one last meal at Harambe Market. And leave in the comments below, have you guys ever got to check out the market, or are you going to try to before they close winter 2025 this year? And as always, peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things. Love you guys. Bye.